Hello, it is Foundation Friday, June 22nd, 2018. Steve Sipress here with a foundational tip for you. Had some communication with a client today and it brought up a foundational point for me. An idea that I want to make here is you can get all caught up and attracted to this idea of advanced lead generation, two-step list building, marketing, whatever you want to call it. ACEs here, good seeing you. But that's advanced stuff. So being Foundational Friday, and if you're just starting out, or you're looking to, you got a new stream of income, or you're putting the building blocks together of a marketing system, if you can, you want to start with what's known as the low-hanging fruit, the easy sales, the people that already have a need, that are already at the end of the buying cycle, and they're ready to buy, and they're looking. And you want to get in front of those people, and then you want to have an irresistible offer. That's the O in the WOW strategy. That gives them what they're looking for to differentiate you from their other choices when they're ready to buy. And that's where you want to start out, the low-hanging fruit. You know, the analogy made to a fruit tree, where, you know, I guess the story is a fable of some kind of animal. Like, instead of climbing up all the way to the top of the tree, which is dangerous and difficult and takes a lot of skill and time and effort and energy, and to get a nice piece of fruit, just take the low-hanging fruit that's sitting there right on the bottom of the tree. Might not be as nice as that beautiful piece of fruit on the top of the tree if you can put in a really advanced, complex, multi-step, multimedia lead generation system. Leave that for down the road, though. Start out by taking the low-hanging fruit. Put some money in your pocket. I like to do what's called playing with house money when I work with my clients. Like, let's do something real quick. Speed to the money. Let's make some money fast. Then let's take that money, put some of it back in your pocket, and take some of it and reinvest it. And we'll get to the point where we want to invest in a complex, multi-step, multimedia, lead generation, two-step, fancy, schmancy, high, beautiful fruit on the top of the tree marketing system. Okay, but let's not start there and ignore all the cash that's just sitting there ripe for the taking at the bottom of the tree where it's easy. Go grab that first. Okay, so I see people being seduced, especially when they contact me, because they know I am one of those experts that puts together those beautiful, advanced, multi-step, multimedia campaigns, but a lot of time they're not in the position yet to need to do that. And so they're sometimes taken aback when I suggest, whoa, you're jumping way ahead. Let's instead do something real simple and just grab some quick cash. And they're like, well, but I thought, you know, you're the expert. I am. And when you're ready, we will certainly do that. But for a foundational tip, if you're wondering where to start and what to do first, and if you're wondering how to put together your fantastic 16-step multimedia campaign to generate interest and get people early in the buying cycle and convince them that they should buy and educate them and all this and that and this and that and this, but you don't yet have a system in place or several systems in place that grab the quick, easy sales of people that are ready to buy, then I believe you're jumping the gun and you're missing out on an opportunity to make some quick money and use that money to reinvest into the more fancy schmancy, long-term, icing on the cake stuff later. So that's my foundational tip, and I got the sun glaring off the screen. I see there are some people here and some comments, and let's see if I can scroll up here and read them. Oh my goodness, I wanted to come out here on my terrace, and but let me get to somewhere where there's some shade and I can read the comments. And now I know why I wait till later in the day as the sun sets to do these. And man, I can't really read them, but I see Rachel is here. Oh, Rachel says, man, I gotta be able to read this. Rachel says, there it is. OMG, how are you not dying? Here you go. How are you not dying right now? It's 111. Of course, it's ridiculously hot here, but I'm not dying because it's mind over matter. Like, I did door-to-door sales for 9 years, Rachel, so I was out there in whatever kind of heat, humidity, cold, snow, rain, sleet, hurricanes, winter storms, floods, tornadoes, you name it. I was out in all kinds of weather, so just like the Marines, we adapt, we improvise, we overcome, we ignore pain and weather, and we just get to work. Second of all, I'm only out here for about 10 minutes, or as long as it takes me to record this video. Third of all, I could practically jump off of my terrace right now and into this beautiful pool over here if I really felt like it. But I assure you, even though it might not look that way from the ridiculously vulnerable head that I have, I can certainly handle some heat for a short time. But I appreciate the comment and the concern. And John is here, and I can't see everyone else who's here, or some comments. And Jim just came on, that I can see. But that's about it for the foundational tip, folks. Do things in order. Okay, I know you're attracted to and you're seduced by the thought of having really complex, advanced marketing systems in place, but we don't want to do that. Or do you want to do that? But while it's called tripping over dollars to pick up pennies. Like, let's take the low-hanging fruits just sitting there. Let's make that money before we go into all the advanced stuff that you really want to have. You'll get there, especially if you contact me and I accept you as a client. You'll get all that stuff. But first, I want to put loads of money in your pocket with some easy sales. Why not? Economy's booming. People are buying. There's a lot of money floating around out there. Let's go take it. And then let's get into more of the advanced stuff later. And for that, you have to come back another day, because today is Foundation Friday, and I teach foundational tips. That's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow. That's Success Story Saturday. I love telling the tale of successful entrepreneurs. It's motivating, and I always like hearing about it. And to me, that's the news, not the negativity and the BS and the manipulated nonsense you see going around and passing for, quote, news these days. News to me is, hey, how many businesses were open today, how much money was made, how many new locations were opened up, how many businesses were sold.